Hello everyone, I'm here with Natalia. She's a Polish person and living in Colombia. Hello once again.
Hi Wojciech. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really happy that I can share myself with you and with the people here.
Yes, thank you too. I'm super happy to meet you, to exchange the knowledge and to speak about a lot of beautiful topic, what also is resonated with me. So let's start and let's speak about your method, because of you are light worker. You work on many levels, so let's talk about that.
My project is called ÂMO, and it's a method that me and my partner created. It's a very delicate, very simple movements that brings you to the deepest state of relaxation. It can drive you to oniric states, so between the being awake and being asleep, where many things can happen. So you can either release the emotions can come to you, or you can have images, you can have many thoughts. So for many people also it may be a little bit scary because they are first time like this laying down with their bodies. But this practice, it connects you deeply with yourself in the moment. So it can bring you, it can restore the connection with your body that we tend to have disordered, no? We tend to have like disconnection because of many traumas and many things that we don't want to look at. So amo is the thing that brings you back to your body, brings you back to yourself. And it's a practice that we share in Colombia with my partner, and now in Pueblo Pance.
Okay, so let's speak about your method, because of I received the session with Natalia, so I know
how it was for you.
How it was for me. Yeah, for me, like I really like that kind of practice, working with the breath and connecting with the body. For me, is very powerful and beautiful. Method always is working super nice.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you know, during my yoga practice, during the meditation, in many aspects, that is touching me, and also that what I'm working on different levels, always that is supporting me during every process what I'm doing. That's why we did today 20 minutes around and was working on me.
But yes, it was deep.
Yeah.
Because you develop already some connection with your body, so it was easier for you to go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yes. So was the movements of the body connected with the breath?
Yes.
And of course your beautiful guidance. Let's make clear for the people who are, I don't like that words, beginners, or just they started, or they didn't have built connection between the body, mind, soul, heart, and other things. So maybe for them, just to understand more deeper, and also to make clear for everyone what exactly on what you are based.
Okay.
Yeah.
So amo is a meditation movement practice. It's based on really gentle movements and breathing, and to direction your mind into the movement, so you're very conscious about what you're doing. So the idea is that your mind is not in all over the place. Your mind and your body is connected in exactly the movement that I'm guiding you, that I'm saying to you. You are in this moment, in this very movement, with your breathing. So this, for me, this is the powerful way to wake up the energy in this place, with the place that in the body that we are moving, and to clear this place. So in this way you clean energy in all of your body. But it's based on many techniques, actually, because Nico and I, we finished the yoga course, so we are yoga teachers. but we realized that sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes it's not enough. And what helped me and with my traumas and my disconnection from the body was this. So very gentle somatic movements, very feminine energy. And this helped me to release many things from my body, because for me personally, like, my body was, well, I had always difficult connection, how to say that, relationship with my body. Very difficult, because it's like I hated myself so much that I wanted to disappear. Yeah, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to disappear, you know. So many things, in many ways, I destroy my body. So for years, I was just destroying my body, and I wanted that it's perfect, but it couldn't be because I overwhelmed it. I put too much masculine energy. I just wanted to be perfect, and I forced it like a robot, you know. But only when I started to do amo, I realized that it's not the way. It's not the way.
So, amo in English means love.
Amo is from Spanish. Like, te amo is I love you.
Yeah.
So amo is because when we give this time to ourselves, we can start to love our bodies. We can start to develop relationship with the body, so we can see ourselves, really see the posture that we have, the condition of the body, how we feel with ourselves. So this is the way that you can give love to your body, love to yourself. So we just want that people feel themselves and love themselves. This is our mission.
Yeah, if they are ready. Because this is the key. Like that what you said before is absolutely normal, and it's like also global situation in the whole world. Everyone can feel it similar, and I don't wanna generalize, but maybe also like women's and men's, we have different, let's say, traumas, problems, or different situation, so different sensitivity, everything, but yeah, I totally agree with that what you are saying. I totally agree, because of also I'm also yoga teacher. Also, I'm on that level to understand. So for that's why we met.
Yes.
And it's like that how everything is working. So for me, the most important during the practice with the other people, with others, is that people are safety, because of course sometimes people are not ready to go deep. And what I like on you is like that is like touching warm from your side, so person can feel, and this is my experience, saved. Yeah. I'm also when I started to, let's say, digging my shit in my life, on the beginning was like I was scared. I was scared what will happen, you know.
Yes.
My mind was, I was in my mind, I was not in my heart, and that was, you know, definitely beginning. So after during the, how to say, during the experience what I got, it's like many different experience with the medicine plants, with the different yoga techniques, also with the therapist. But now I feel it that I love that, and this is part of my life, to be on the deep process. And I'm not, when I'm saying it's coming, I'm not scared, I'm just going deep. Yes. So that was like few years of the let's say true hard work, but beautiful work.
Yes, definitely it is a hard work, no? It is hard work. But for me, everything, what I discovered after this hard work, what I discovered is that everything comes back to your body, and everything is your body and in your body, and this is the first thing that you have to realize and work on, because, well, it's my perspective, but for me, the body is like, inside of our body is the universe. So all the things that are happening in our body is the reflection of the universe outside of your body. So you project, not only with your mind, because everything is connected, but also with your body, with the energy that are stuck, with the traumas that are stuck. And these traumas are really leading your life, and you don't realize that because you don't want to look at that, or the trauma was so strong that you really don't see. But those are the things that are leading your life, and until you don't look at it, this will happen over and over again. You will repeat the patterns, and you will live the life that you maybe don't really want to live. But you will live this life because you're so scared to look at yourself and work on yourself inside, So this is what I realized. That's why this is my job, but job is not a good word, but it's like my mission, my calling to work with the body and to raise awareness of the body and what is happening inside of us, and how freaking body is so important. Without the body, you can't exist, It's like so easy, but so deep. You really can't enjoy, can't eat, can't feel. So you can't be on this earth, on this plane. So the condition, how you keep your body, and the condition of your body inside reflects the condition of your life, and how you lead your life, what is your surrounding, So when I realized that, it was for me like, wow.
Yeah, that is completely true. But for that, to make that, also you got the transformation. You transform yourself. So let's talk about that, because it's like, I'm pretty sure that many people living here, let's say in the matrix, working in the shitty job, in the hating his boss, or stress because of the credit. So we call for that living in matrix, or living in Babylon. That you are going to your work and you don't like, or you don't like is the soft word. So you need to transform your life to come to the point when you exactly doing that. So if you want to share, of course.
Yes.
How was with you? I can tell you after how was with me. Maybe that also inspired someone who will listen that.
Yes, the transformation is necessary. It's freaking necessary.
This whole way of transformation.
Well, yes, I was a normal Polish person from a normal Polish house, typical Polish house.
I can't believe.
I followed the conventions like everybody, but deep inside of me, since I was a kid, I felt like, fuck, something is wrong, and it shouldn't be like this. But I kept following because everybody was doing the same things. So I finished the school, I studied, I got married, and then everything collapsed because I felt so not authentic, so not true to myself. Like I was living a life that is not mine. Literally like in Truman Show, The guy was like, all of a sudden, what the fuck is going on? So I felt like this, but only because I started to meditate. So I started from normal, simple meditations, guided meditations, because I was so fucked up inside that I couldn't meditate by myself, and it was beginning, so I didn't know how to do it. So I used guided meditations, like I started 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and every day I meditated. And I meditated like this with discipline every day, 2 times per day for 2-3 years. And then I started to see lights, and I started to see things, and I started to feel different. So it hit me really, really strong. And then I got married, and it hit me more stronger, no?
But to make it clear, why?
Why it hits me strong?
Yeah, to
because
make it clear.
Yes, because I started to see and feel more in my body like something is wrong, and my soul was literally screaming to me like, leave, this is not your word, this is not you, you have things to do.
But you felt like you're closing yourself.
Yes, totally. Like I was in prison, you know, because we have to realize we are all like in prison, you know, we are prisoners, especially when you live in Matrix. I was working in corporation also, like I was testing software, so I was working like 6-7 years in corporations. And
you was manager or
no, I was testing software. I was
Tester.
not. Yes, I was not manager because that was never my thing. I was doing it only because I needed money, and that was good money.
And what kind of software you was testing?
I was testing web and then iOS. Then I manifested a work in that gave me more freedom. After I divorced, I manifested the work that gave me more freedom, and I was working only online with the company from Los Angeles. So it gave me money, it gave me freedom. But the work was, you know, the people were lovely, but the work was so much not my work that I felt it so much. And I had money, and I had what I wanted, and I could travel wherever I wanted, and I felt unhappy as shit. I felt so unhappy and so not aligned with myself, because also still I left Matrix, I left my husband, I opened up a company in Albania, I moved to Albania.
Wow.
And still something was missing, because I was doing the work that was not mine. I was doing this only because I was scared, because I wouldn't have money, because I didn't have where to live, and you know, all of this stuff. So even if you leave Matrix, still I put myself into a situation that was Matrix again.
Yeah, but also let's make that clear that women's have in this world, of course, I don't want to say that it's more patriarchy, because of I believe that not, but also we've spoken about traumas. So traumas also can be from the generation to generation going. And also that you were saying, yeah, we need to go. So like with the movements, like the other people, like in the schools, like, okay, you're going to school after to the work, after you get married, you have kids, credit, and everything this is totally Matrix, yeah? So, but also I want to make it clear, like from the perspective of women, you feel different. Like women, they have different perspective of seeing the world. And also men's is a little bit also different point of view. Okay,
what kind of? Why different? How you see the world?
In my opinion, it's about the safetyness. Safetyness.
Okay.
That the old world was about for example, women need the man to make the safetyness, protection. Of course, before it was a lot of wars. I mean, still the wars exist, yeah, but you cannot see that in the TV. Was
yes, I think,
and it's because of our national religion, and I just want to say that that religion is also from the imperial is imperialistic. So that's why it's also washing the brains. Washing the brains that you need to do that, you need to do that, you need to do that, and if you are not doing that, it's bad. Yeah. But now everything is changing because of this new earth, new world, new energies, new connection. That's why many people are looking for freedom, for real freedom. That's what is the true, what is calling you in your heart. And I know that you are talking about that.
Yes, the real freedom. But you know, the real freedom is like it's something that you need to feel in yourself. You need to be free of your own mind, so you don't follow the programs that are imprinted in you since your beginning of your time, or your beginning of your moms or grandfathers, you know, because all these things are programs. And even the thing that women need safety is, for me, it's a program that we've been imprinted because we need it's like the program is we need to have a man because the man will protect us, the man will give us food, a house, and
I need to wash.
Yes, but you know, it's also because of this need to have somebody next to you, you know, so women also need that, and men also. We are social creatures, so we always need somebody. But
was not because of, they are saying that is because of that, but the truth is, my truth, what is resonating with me, of course, I heard that, but also it's resonating with me. They want to cut your wings. Mm-hmm. Because of women are very, very powerful.
Yes.
And whole changings are like spiritual energy is women energies. It's the very female.
Yes.
So that's why they wanted to cut the wings. They was burning the witches.
Yeah.
And everything, a lot of shit happens. And now I'm happy that I'm meeting a lot of beautiful souls. But mostly women who are totally awake and awake this sense that they are feeling freedom, but also it's like mental freedom. They are connecting with the soul of them, connecting with the body, and also they're sure what they want to do.
Yes.
So
yes, but like you said, it's a big transformation. It's a process. For me, it was like this.
yeah.
So when I left to Albania and I started a company there, I was living like there and working like that for 2 years, and only after that, there was a big process of shadow work, death of the soul, you know, all the dark things. And I also took LSD, and it gave me a lot of messages. And you know, my process of awakening, really awakening, happened there in Albania. Also because I met Nicolas there, and he pushed me into this world. I was resisting a lot because it's difficult. It's hard to let go of the safety that I had, you know. But I knew I have to do it, you know. It was like in me, I knew I have to leave the job and start a new life. But at the same time, it was difficult. But after 2 years, the universe just did this because I was ready, and my transformation started. Also, like in astrology's way, and the company finished the contract with me. So for me it was like manifestation. So for me it was like, okay,
wow,
okay, let's do it. But even then, you know, I was still in the process that no, I don't believe in myself. I don't know what to do. But I didn't want to get another job because I never had a break from job, no. So I treated this 1 year like a break from everything, and only discovering myself, only working on myself, not working for nobody, not doing nothing, only developing my creativity, developing my skills, and developing myself. and it paid off. Literally, it paid off.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel blessed, you know, by the universe, because it always give me, when I believe, and since I believed and since I left in Poland, it gave me people and situations that bring me to my real path, to my authenticity, and I'm like forever grateful for that.
That's it. It's working beautiful like that.
Yes.
The most important, the most difficult, I think, is the trusting that you are going right path, that everything is okay, everything is perfect like is,
Yes.
and all the best is coming. Even, I mean, the most difficult is to feel that in the difficult situations, yeah, like because of this, like many tests
Yes.
on the way.
Yes.
That's why is the reason why many people are not going this way of the self-development. But also we need to accept, and this is also part of our path, that some people are not ready, some people are more ready, some people are not ready yet.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, many different levels, and that is also beautiful topic, because of it's part of the psychologist way, that is many difference between us, like all we are humans, I mean about the whole planet, we have the same color of the blood, like my teachers from Africa, we say we have the same color of the blood. We are all the same, yeah? But also it's like it's a lot of difference between how we are digging our shit, or how we are thinking what we want to do, how many freedom we have, how we love ourselves, how we treat ourselves, if we are more connected with ourselves or not. And yeah, so the most important is that everyone can get what he wants, or what they want, what we want.
Yes, but I think, you know, we also need to realize, you know, I was born and raised here in Poland, in this culture.
But
so
in
for Polish,
in the small city, not in the big.
in a village.
In the village.
In a village,
yeah,
you know.
That is different.
People are like blind.
But you was going to the church with your family?
Of course, yes. Until, wow, I don't remember, but also my marriage was like in the church.
Wow.
So yes, it's like I stopped going for some time, but then the wedding was in the church. But what is so funny, because I always in the churches, I was fainting, you know. The bells ring and I'm like this. So I always felt there is something wrong with this. I was like, no, what the fuck. But yes, I like I said, I'm from traditional Polish family. So every Sunday, no matter what is happening, you go to the church. So, but you know, we come from the country that was terrorized for many years, many generations. So we have to understand that all the traumas and all the cultures that are coming from that past. So from the grandmas, you know, from mothers, and they didn't have the tools to work on that. They didn't know. They were just, you know, living everyday life with what they had, and they tried the best they could. But the system, they gave them easy things like television, like alcohol, to distract themselves and to forget about traumas that they have. So we need to realize really that we are coming from this. We are this. So until you realize these things, or when you realize these things, you can start to work on yourself and realize the patterns that you repeat in your family. For example, when I got married, I was repeating the pattern already that were in my family, like really in one-to-one,
to break.
almost one-to-one, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Respect.
I'm not doing that.
So you are the cleaner.
Yes, yes, I am. So, but for me, you know, the traumas are so important because in my surrounding, no one wants to look at themselves and the traumas that they have. So they repeat, and ta-da.
Yeah, they repeat. So, and after something is calling you, you are breaking.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that was also my story, and I'm pretty sure that everyone have similar way to be awake. We need many times kicking or gently knocking.
Yes.
It depends what we need. And after is coming to our life, big transformation, big storm.
Yeah, big shift.
Thunders. And after is better. So mostly people are scared about just this period of transformation because of it's happened a lot. Everywhere from everywhere, all of sides are coming waves to clean for support. So that's why it's very important to trust. So it's also important to have good teacher, good guider. Find your method. That's why we met to speak also about your beautiful method, amo. What is, I will repeat, I will remind, that is connection between body, breath, and release the traumas. Not only the traumas, everything what you don't need, let's say.
Yes.
Because they are not only traumas. And also already we spoken about that we are on the path. So even if you don't know that you are on the path, you are on the path. You don't need to be awake to know that you are on the path for something, yeah? So, and that bringing you to something what you want, what you need, or what you're looking for, or what is your, how is in English, path on this life in the earth.
Yes.
And that is beautiful story. Okay, but I know that we can talk about that a lot. It's a beautiful topic. But I would like to ask you about another one question. What I'm very interested, also personally, I hope so the listeners will be too, about how is Colombia. And this is another one topic because of Colombia was calling me, and my passion is from South America like yours, so both we are connected. And also I love South America, and so that's why I want to ask you, how is Colombia? What are you doing there? How is life there? Let's talk about that.
Yes, Colombia is a totally different vibe from Polish vibe. No, we from our, like I said, from our traumas, from our generations, we tend to be sad. We tend to be in this victim mode because of the things that were happening to us, because of the countries that were attacking us and stuff like that. But in Colombia, the vibe is a happy vibe, even though there is many violence every day on the streets, you know, violence, but people have this joy with life. You can feel that they are alive, you know, they are happy, they are smiling, even when they don't have a lot of money, they are smiling, they're doing what they can to bring food to their children, and you know, it's you can feel the connection there with the earth, with the Madre Tierra, no? More than here. And also because the nature is more pure from my side. I don't want to say Poland is so bad, but
I catch what you are saying, because I was also in South America. I travel also in Africa, many countries. I know what you are saying, but also from my last travel exactly to the Turkey. Greetings to the whole family from the Chirali Izigen. And merhaba. So I just want to say that everywhere is the same shit. Even you can live somewhere in the second corner of the world, and it's going the same matrix, the same Babylon, the same church, and also, of course, that there was colonization from the Spanish, maybe not only from the Spanish. I don't know the history so much.
Yeah.
But there also is system. System is everywhere.
Yes, of course.
But we have also nature here in Poland, but it's more high than everything. I mean, it's more. I think more people are living in the cities, and I live in the city in the center, and I'm totally catching that what you are saying. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
But we have also nature and we love.
Yeah.
Polish people love nature. I just want to remind to all people from Poland that we love nature.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's like, for me, it is the same, but it's a little bit different because of the history that we had, no? So we are more closed as people and more like with the sadness inside of us because of the history, and they are more open and more happy, and that's it. You can feel that in the vibe.
Yeah,
when you go there,
definitely.
you can feel that in the vibe. So but there's still the fights, there are places that it's better not to go, and things like this, but I live in a pueblo, in a village in the mountains, so we live like right next to the river, so the connection with the nature,
Direct.
it's direct. We live like in the park natural, like natural reserve. So it's a direct, and we do amo there, so we go to the river to clean ourselves, then we go to do meditation, then we do art, we do other talleres, astrology also, workshops. Talleres is workshops. So it's like everything there is so on a deeper levels of connection with yourself, to transform your life, to get this, okay, I need to change something, something is not working in my life anymore. So this is the whole idea.
Yeah, that's why it's much easier regarding to my yoga studies, to my yoga practice. Like many masters are going to meditate in the Himalayas. Of course, there's like beautiful energy for the connection to do the meditation, but also I don't like that word to use, easier, because it's not about that, but it's definitely different situation when you are in the nature doing your practice, and definitely when you are in the deep shit in the center.
Yes.
In the city, because there's like many different energies from the people. Like for example, here we are in Wrocław, in Poland, so many different people, like from the war, and many different energies, again similar things. I mean, let's say traumas, let's be clear. So that's why here the channel, the connection here, you need to put more efforts to feel again your pure connection with the consciousness, with the universe, with the Pachamami, the Mother Tierra, constellations, and everything depends what you work, with what technique you are working. That's why in the nature always is different, always is easier to feel your natural state,
yes,
of the freedom, of the happiness.
Yes, that's why I recommend, like, to everybody, if you want to feel that calling from your soul, you want to listen to yourself, start with disconnection from everything, you know, live somewhere where you don't have the television, radio, cell phone and other things that are connecting you to the world, because this is all distractions that you have to distract yourself from yourself, you know. And this is the goal of the system. The system is created like this, to create distractions that you don't listen to yourself, don't see yourself, forget about yourself. And religion also, the religion is a distraction, like you don't
always, like all religions.
Yes, like you see somebody else as a god instead of, hey, I'm a fucking god and you know, this is the easiest way that they created distraction. But also the distractions are very simple, like even with people, you can distract yourself with people, you know. So you focus on other person, even on the person that you love, you focus too much on that and you go too much in that person and you forgot about yourself. So the most important thing for me is to really have this connection with yourself and think about what you really want, and don't go too much, like don't go over yourself to please somebody else.
Yeah. That what you are saying is remind me that what is on my path on the shamanism, that comes to me some time ago, exactly time not existing in our world, and that just to understand that really is true, that sentence, what I'm saying, that everyone have his own path.
Yeah.
Even when you are with your love, with your partner, or you know, with the family, or with the colleague from the work, or the different relationships, you need to understand that you are in your own path. So I mean your own also connection.
Yes.
To find that, just to realize who you are. Also, this is like many teachings are about this. So everything is universal, because of true is always true. So that's why true, I'm saying, is universal. And and that's it. This is so.
It's like you always have to find your own truth, you know, inside of you, because you create the world. You create the world outside of you, so just please connect with yourself.
Yes, but also what world need, especially world on the outside, that we need to respect also other truths. Yeah, okay, mine is true, but you are different. You can have your true, and I totally respect you. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful who you are.
Yes.
But of course, there are some limits. Yeah, that's why probably maybe our religions to put the limits, because maybe some people they need the limits, but even they are going there, let's say, in the universal way, and they are not. They are not accepting the limits, because of they are blinding themselves. They think they are like going, for example, to the church every Sunday, after that eating with the family chicken soup and everything is okay. God can forgive, but it's nothing to forgive. You need to forgive yourself. You need to look to your eyes, to your partner, and say, wow, I'm seeing how you are beautiful, yeah, and I'm seeing you're from the inside, and wow, it's beautiful, yeah. So sometimes something like that, but also I believe that was before, and everything is like circle. Everything is like making the circles. So maybe also we are in that moment in the planet or in the Poland. I think that situation is global. That we need to turn again back to our roots, to our home, what is the nature. Because of, let's say true, that nature is the home, is the roots of our religions. Is the all religions, is the nature. We are coming from nature. And that's it. We love nature.
Yes, we are nature. We are nature. So yes, for me, the gods is the trees, the plants, the sun, if it's real, because sometimes I don't know. So so yes, all the natural things, this is where we come from. We are mammals, like other animals. This is our brothers and sisters. So this is the thing. We just have to remember that, because as people say, we come here with amnesia and we forgive
yes. Like in the Matrix.
We forget everything. So the path is to remember. Now the things are changing rapidly now, and I caught myself on this, that I forget even what I was doing yesterday sometimes, what I was eating. So we have really short memory and really short attention span. So we have to work on that, because we lose ourselves and really fast, no? And we just need to remember ourselves all the time, every day, that hey, I'm here, this is my body, I'm here, I'm alive,
I'm grateful
and I love myself and I love this life, and I'm here.
That is true, and it's a beautiful topic. For sure we can talk about that topic a lot. Maybe can be also for the next time, because it's also about the subconscious level. But we were speaking about Colombia, about that people are different. We know why. In every country people are different, but we have also similar.
Yes.
A lot of similarity. But also I want to say that the quality of the sun is different, so the food is different, and that's why everything is different. Like I was last time in Turkey, I felt that beautiful warmness from the sun. So so the food, the quality of the food, and this is the key. Many psychologists are saying also that it's not only the yoga teacher, shamanism, even psychologists are saying that the right diet, right food, be aware what you are eating, because we are that.
Yes, you are what you eat. So yes, and exactly. And in Colombia, I love Colombian food. I travel a lot in different countries, continents, but Colombian food is like,
you eat a lot of corn and beans and manioc.
Beans, like arepas, so it's from
I love
corn.
Arepas. It's my favorite food.
Yes, so arepas.
We are doing arepas?
Cheese. No, we do sometimes, but we also buy. And the grilled ones with the cheese inside,
like small hamburgers.
Yeah, so, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. And my favorite is patacón. It's plátano.
Only plátano.
Wow. You do in different versions, and that I can eat with guacamole like every day. It's like oof, and everything. Yes, like you said, it's such a different quality of the taste and of the things inside of the fruit or the vegetable, that it goes to your body, so you feel more alive. Also because of that, because you eat so many things that are so alive, more vital. So
vital and vital.
It's so it's super important.
Yeah, so you can imagine when, I don't know, will be no electricity, how some people will panic because they can go to the supermarket, buy the chocolate or chips or beers.
Well, we will see how it's going to be.
Yeah. So that's why important is, I don't want to say that something happened, but can happen. Like for example, was blackout in Spain, in France, and that's why it's very important. It can happen because of electricity that you have in the home. You are a lot of in your comfort zone. It's something new. It's something really new. Before, our ancestors was not living like that. Like I was 10 years ago in West Africa, in Guinea-Conakry. Again, greetings to the team from Guinea-Conakry of the drums. We had just electricity in the night, and sometimes no.
Yes, and in my opinion, these people will survive. You know, the people here, when you think that you have always electricity, always water, and always things like this, no, and then the things that is sad, but in my opinion, the from my point of view, the things that were happening in Spain and this blackout, it was only a test. They were only testing how people will react and what will happen, and it will happen.
Because we are like ships. We are like ships, and because of let's move to another one topic, what is connected, because everything is flowing. Why is like that? Of course, someone will say it's our interpretation. Yes, it's our interpretation. Of course, we are saying that from our perspective. But why is happening that? What is going on with the energies? This is the one thing. Why someone needs to create that? Why people need to feel that? We say you need to feel something to work on yourself. But also, if it's going blackout, that was the test. Some people, that's why I'm saying people are like ships. Some people who are afraid, of course, this is totally normal to be afraid or panic. We are humans, yeah, no one is perfect. But after they will propose, okay, we can help you.
This is the point. We will protect you, you will be safe, we will save you. So people will follow.
Yeah. And that will be time for the fake leaders. It's not time yet, but will be. And that's why it's very important to know yourself, who you are, where you are going, about your roots, about going to Colombia, or find yourself.
Yes, I feel like when you're true to yourself, when you're authentic, when you're really true to yourself, the universe will keep you safe. Even in these situations, in these times that will come, the universe will keep you safe only if you are brave enough to follow the path that you need to follow.
Yeah.
Because even if you can have callings, you can have like slaps from the universe, but you're so afraid that you're stuck in the place and you don't want to move. You resist so much that universe will only slap you more and more and more, and then something can happen because the universe says, hey, I gave you clues, I slapped you a little bit, you had to move, but you didn't, so sorry.
Or like you don't respect Mother Earth, you are like destructive so much, it's time to cleanse.
Yeah.
And it's cleansing, so yeah. I'm very, very interesting what will happen next 2 years. Because of now, wow, it's also a beautiful time when whole people in the earth are more aware that like a lot of beautiful things are popular. It's also spiritual tourism everywhere.
Yes.
That also is beautiful, but
I think it's also a trap in some way, because it can keep you in a superficial level, because it's not about being a tourist in spirituality. For me, everything always is, you need to go fucking deep. If you want to really understand, you need to go the deepest as you can. And even if you're afraid, even if you cry every day, even if you get depressed, you need to go deep to go up. This is the only way. So this trend for spirituality is also something for, in my opinion, well, I'm so hungry.
I was like, yes. Yeah.
So yes, this trend for spirituality for me is also something that people can find like distraction. Oh, because I go to hear the gongs, because I go to the yoga, so I'm so spiritual. But inside you're so superficial.
Yeah, we was talking about that before. Like many people, they have spiritual tools, and they say that they are doing something, but even they don't know about they are talking about, or they don't know the techniques, because of it's super popular to do it. Yeah, and they think they do something, but they don't have any power. They don't have anything, any work from inside. But can be also that. But I had feeling that can be also like that spiritual tourism can be like fishing. Like fishing.
Yeah.
You are doing
some
the
way.
fishing and you want to catch the fish. So that also happened to me, that my spiritual path, of course, started on the earth when I was born, the choosing Poland to be here. But after, when I decided living here to dig my shit, to work on myself, was starting the sport. I was practicing 5-year kickboxing, so I want to greetings my team. Then wow, I feel very very glad of that moment, because of was about sport, especially men's. We need physical activity, and kickboxing was for
Everybody
me.
needs physical.
Yes, but men especially, like to not do stupid things. Otherwise, we are doing stupid things like alcohol, drugs, and our other addicts. And the kickboxing showed me how I limited myself. Like I can do more than my mind is saying to me. Yeah, so really, like, I'm grateful to my trainer, and yeah, to my colleagues from the team. Wow, that was really transforming. But after that comes to me yoga. I mean, during the process, because I wanted to be, more flexible. So I was doing also yoga practice during the after 3 years the training, the warm up, because of my second teacher was teacher also of taekwondo. I was doing taekwondo before in the past, so he was doing also 1 minute meditation after the training. So wow, oh my gosh, like everything is connected. And after that yoga practice, exactly, I'm laughing on myself totally, but also in the good way, that I feel ready to do that. And exactly, I'm doing that what my teacher was saying 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, about yoga, what to do. So we need time to transform ourselves.
Yes, totally.
But yeah, so it's like everything is connected, and like you are doing something, like for example, you was working on your job and you're thinking, fuck, I'm stuck, I'm in the corporation, or I hate my job, I hate my boss, I hate my life, I want to kill myself maybe. But this time you need to remember, in my opinion, that is part of your path, that universe is calling you. Listen yourself, and be strong enough to if you don't like changing, to change, and go to find yourself, to be happy, because of we can be happy in the earth. I love to be in the earth. It's beautiful. I met Natalia. We speak about beautiful topics. It's many people, many brothers, sisters. We are all family, and even many Polish people are beautiful. Everywhere are beautiful Polish people, but we need to be connected with them. So first, we need to find connection between ourselves, because of how we are treating ourselves. How we are seeing ourselves, we are seeing what is outside. Everything is reflecting of us, and it started from us. Here is the beginning, yeah.
See, that's why amo and our proposito, our mission is
proposition
is to feel our bodies, feel yourself, because I heard many times like listen to yourself, but then I was like, but what does it mean? How do I listen to myself, you know? So then after years I realized I need to feel my body really, and I need to release the things from my body. Then I can try to learn the language of the body and listen to my body, you know. But first is like to feel yourself and connect with yourself, and the universe will help you. The rest will happen.
Now it comes to me why what exactly is amo? In my opinion, is also like you are learning people to listen the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of many people they don't have complete soul. Let's say, because of if you don't like something what you are repeating in your life, many traumas, part of the soul is
it escapes you. It happened to me also.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's why working the body with the emotions, you can do a lot of, with a good teacher you can do a lot of beautiful things. And in your method, I'm very happy that we met, because of first I'm connected 100% with that what you are saying. So that is the proof, like similarity is meeting similarity.
Yes.
And also I like to meet exactly people like you. I'm on this path, and also I'm super happy that we create our own methods, and we are working with others and helping. Yeah.
Yes, it's super important to serve, to help. You know, this is the purpose of being a human. Yes. So if you want to try, my Instagram is Nata on Earth, and the project is amo Soul Medicine. And thank you very much, Wojtek, for having me here. It's been pleasure.
For me too. Super nice, beautiful talk. Of course, we link up. We put the links under the video, so everyone can find you. Super easy, because it's not about talk, it's about doing.
Exactly. practice every day.
Yes. So also you play music, so we play also music, so you can see after on the another one movie. And also I'm pretty sure that our journey just starts, and there is like a lot of things what we can speak together, but let's also save something for the another one
for
moment,
later.
And also maybe also it's not necessary to speak about everything. Maybe you have also questions, so let's see.
Oh yes, I love to answer the questions.
Yeah.